If you could write the next chapter in your life, what do you think that chapter is going to look like? It's a really, really interesting topic, and it's one that I hope that just by sharing a couple of things, it's thought-provoking, and that it maybe inspires you just a little bit to think about the future. Now, I believe, my own personal opinion, that life is really a succession of chapters in our life. Some amazingly great chapters and some not so great chapters. But as we move through life, I think the chapters keep evolving. And I think a perfect example of a chapter we all wanted to move past was 2020. I'm here making this to you in October 2021. And I think if we're being honest, most of our 2020 was taken up, consumed with COVID and the impact that had on all of our worlds, like nothing we've ever seen in our lifetime, right? And I think it's a chapter we probably prefer not to write because of the hardships, the emotional turmoil, the heartbreak, just our freedom's been taken away. So much time in lockdown and the new norm, wearing masks, all that stuff. It's just staggering. And, obviously into October 2021, we're by no means past COVID yet, but we are starting to be able to live our lives a bit. And I feel that you have every opportunity to have a little bit more control over what that next chapter of your life looks like. And I think the timing could be perfect. Have a think about, 2022. What would you like that chapter to read by the end of 2022? And when you figure that out, maybe think of some steps you can take now to start getting that moving. And for me, if I think of the chapter that I'd like to write next year, it's going to be travel. I want to do a ton of travel because we haven't been able for the last 2 years. And I have, if you've been following my journey for a bit, I started writing my next chapter actually August last year, when I decided I need a change. I'd had enough. I wasn't happy in my work. I was one of the 85% of people that was not happy in my job and hadn't been for quite a while. I needed more time freedom. I wanted to be financially independent, not live paycheck to paycheck, and I wanted way more time to travel than my previous job was giving me. So I had so many reasons for change. I started writing that new chapter in August 2020, had no clue what I was getting into, but I wanted to change that badly. It didn't matter. So my first line on my new chapter that I started in August 2020 was that I need change in my life, ... And the rest was blank. And I've been filling in those blanks since August 2020. As I say, I'm making this here to you now in October 2021. And I am filling up that chapter quickly. It's been an incredible journey. It's taken a lot of work. It's been a steep learning curve. It's been humbling. It's been challenging, but it has been massively, massively life-changing. And I don't remember being this happy in a lot of years. So that came about by me taking one step and saying, I'm done with this. I've had enough. I'm sick of being in the rat race, that hamster wheel of chasing a paycheck. I'm sick of being stuck in traffic every morning. I'm sick of not being happy getting up to go to work, and so many other things. I now have taken the steps to write that chapter, and that's my hope moving forward, is that 2022 will be filled with a whole lot of travel, because that was big for me. I came from a background of 20 years in the tourism sector, cruise ships. Left it in 2015 because I was a semi-workaholic, but I absolutely love travel. Absolutely love travel. So I was hell-bent on finding a way that I could do a whole lot more travel in a different way. Not just have 3 miserable weeks a year to travel, doing something that I love doing so much. No, I wanted way more time to do it. And I was willing to put in the work to get to that point, which that's what I've done. So I now get to enjoy the lifestyle that it is bringing me. And that came about by me writing a new chapter with a blank page. So if this is something you can relate to, if you're at a point where you're stuck. You need change. You're not happy. Being honest with yourself, you're not happy. You're in that 85% that are not happy in the work, not fulfilled. You don't, you know you can be and ought to be happier. And here's the thing, you deserve to be happier. The happiest you have ever been. That is your benchmark. If you are not at least at that point right now, then you owe it to yourself to do something about it. So I hope you've enjoyed just my thoughts on this. I always love interacting, so I'd love to hear your comments on this. So please do post any comments below of where your mindset is at with this, and what your thoughts are on it. Would love to hear that. If you would like to learn more about online marketing, they're on my welcome video. Just beside that, there's the very first link. It's a link to some free workshop videos. The exact same videos that I started watching back in August 2020. When I saw those, I'm like, yep, that's exactly what I'm looking for. And then the rest is history. So by all means, feel free to have a look at those videos. It'll give you more insight into what I got involved with. If you enjoy this, I'd love if you could share it with your circle of family and friends if they also might find value in it. Please also like it to get it out to a wider audience. If you have not yet subscribed, I'd love if you could just click on the subscribe below so I can continue to grow this. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Send you a virtual fist bump. We'll see you soon.